Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive with us. Today we're going to be jumping into the world of bioidentical hormones. We're using Balance by Nature as our guide for this one. And, chances are you're here because you're at least a little curious about
Totally.
bioidentical hormones, right? But we want to go beyond that. We're really going to try to break down the science behind all of it and what it could really mean for you.
Yeah, definitely.
So get ready. We're about to unpack a ton of information about hormones, like everything from cortisol and those thyroid hormones, T3, T4 to testosterone, estrogen, even progesterone. It's a lot to cover, but hopefully by the end of this, you'll be thinking of your hormones less like a ticking time bomb and more, I don't know.
More like a symphony.
Yes, like a complex symphony orchestra. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's actually a great analogy because just like an orchestra needs all the instruments to be like in tune and working together, our bodies need that same balance of hormones. It's all about optimal health and well-being.
Exactly. But I feel like we're constantly told that as we age, our hormones just kind of like decline and it's just all downhill from there.
Right.
Like we should just accept those extra pounds, the brain fog, having less energy, that it's just part of getting older.
Yeah.
What if that's not the whole picture, though?
And that's the thing. Balance by nature really challenges that whole idea. The book argues that, yeah, declining hormone levels as we age are common, but it doesn't mean they're always harmless. There's a really compelling argument in there that these imbalances can really impact our health and quality of life.
Totally. It's like we're given this permission slip to just feel lousy once we hit a certain age.
Right.
But this book, it's like they took that permission slip and
Yeah.
just toss it out the window.
Yeah.
It argues that accepting those symptoms as, like, inevitable could mean you're missing out on actually feeling your best.
Yeah. And even more importantly, ignoring those symptoms. That could mean that you're missing some other underlying health issues.
That's a really good point. Because if you've been blaming how you feel on getting older, this deep dive might change how you think about your hormones and what they can really do.
It's true.
Speaking of feeling off, let's talk about one hormone that gets blamed for a lot.
Ooh, let me guess.
Cortisol,
Cortisol.
the stress hormone.
Ah,
We've all heard about that fight or flight
you
response,
are
right?
right.
Like that burst of energy you get when you, I don't know, almost get in a car accident or something.
Yeah.
That's cortisol.
It is. It is. And Balance by Nature does a really good job at explaining that cortisol isn't just about those immediate stress responses. It's way more than that. It actually regulates energy production, it controls inflammation, even our immune system. Cortisol is involved in a lot.
So it really is like our body's own personal superhero, just
Yeah.
swooping in to save the day.
Yeah.
But too much of even a good thing. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. And that's what the book really stresses, how chronic stress can lead to high cortisol. And that's when things can get messy.
It's like you're driving a car and your foot's stuck on the gas pedal. Eventually, something's got to give.
Exactly. That's where this whole idea of adrenal fatigue comes in, which the book talks about. And it can be kind of controversial.
Really?
Yeah, it's not always something conventional medicine recognizes, but Balanced by Nature argues that it's a real thing.
Oh, okay, interesting. Affecting a lot of people, especially if they're dealing with chronic stress. It makes a lot of sense.
So are you saying our adrenal glands are just like totally wiped out?
Well, think of it like those tiny batteries in your TV remote.
Okay, yeah,
You keep hitting that channel button. It might be fun for a bit, but eventually...
dead batteries.
Exactly.
Right.
No more channel surfing for you.
Yeah.
And the symptoms the book talks about with adrenal fatigue, I think a lot of us have felt them. That constant fatigue, brain fog, that feeling of being totally wired but exhausted.
Yeah, it's like you're stuck on overdrive.
Exactly. Your body's stress response is going haywire, but there's no energy to keep up.
Wow. So what can we even do about it?
Well, Balance by Nature really stresses that we need to manage our stress, but also support our adrenal glands.
Okay, so how? Diet and lifestyle changes are a big one.
Like what?
The book talks about cutting back on things like processed food, caffeine, sugar. All that stuff can be tough on your adrenals. It also gets into things like meditation, yoga, even just spending time in nature to lower stress.
Makes sense.
Oh, and it also mentions adaptogens.
Adaptogens.
Yeah, have you heard of those?
I have, but they always sound a little, I don't know.
A little woo-woo.
Yeah, kind of. Like, are we about to make a magic potion or something?
Maybe not a magic potion.
Yeah.
But they are pretty cool. They basically work by kind of like balancing out your stress response, helping your body get back to a more balanced state.
So instead of crashing after a stressful day, they kind of help you ride it out.
Exactly. It's like giving your body the tools it needs to handle anything.
Okay, I like the sound of that. So we've covered cortisol, but let's move on to another big one, in the hormone world,
Let's do it.
the thyroid.
The thyroid. And we've got to say, when we talk thyroid, a lot of us immediately think metabolism. Right.
Totally.
But balanced by nature makes it really clear. Thyroid hormones, your T3 and your T4, they do so much more than just control your weight.
It's like those chefs who are amazing at, like, I don't know, making a perfect omelet.
Yeah.
But they can also bake a cake, grill a steak, you name it.
Exactly. They're multi-talented. Thyroid hormones are the same. They impact everything. We're talking energy at a cellular level, growth, even regulating your temperature. It's complex.
So if those hormones are even a little off, it's kind of a big deal, huh?
Right. And that's a perfect transition because Balanced by Nature also talks about hypothyroidism. That's when your thyroid's not producing enough hormones.
Right. And I think a lot of people just associate that with weight gain. But the book says it's a lot more than that, right?
Definitely. We're talking fatigue, brain fog, feeling down, even being cold all the time. And get this, the book challenges how hypothyroidism is diagnosed sometimes.
Really? Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
They argue that a lot of doctors rely on just the TSH test,
TSH.
thyroid stimulating hormone,
Okay, got it.
and that alone can sometimes miss subtle cases of hypothyroidism.
So you could have it, but the tests don't show it.
Exactly. And the book's point is people can be suffering for no reason because their labs look normal.
That's so frustrating.
Right. And that's why this book is great. It really emphasizes the importance of getting a bigger picture of your thyroid health.
Not just looking at one number on a test.
Exactly. It's about how you feel, too. So if you relate to those hypothyroid symptoms, even if your TSH levels look okay, it's worth talking to your doctor.
Get more tests, look at different options.
Exactly. You deserve to feel your best, right?
Absolutely.
Advocate for yourself.
Love it. Now, I know the book also touches on some alternative to the standard treatment for hypothyroidism, like instead of just levothyroxine.
It does. It brings up combination therapy.
Combination.
Using both T4 and T3 hormones, the book says that can be helpful, especially if someone's not feeling 100% with just levothyroxine.
It's all about finding that perfect balance for your body.
Exactly. But it is important to remember this has to be done with a doctor who really knows what they're doing.
Right. We don't want to mess around with our hormones without expert help.
Definitely not. All right, so we've talked about cortisol and the thyroid, but there's another hormone we really need to discuss. It often gets a bad rap, especially among guys.
Well, I know what you're going to say. Testosterone.
Testosterone. And it's time we set the record straight, because it's not just a male hormone. It's essential for both men and women.
It really is.
Mm.
Okay, so guys, don't check out just yet. This information's for you too.
Absolutely. Balanced by Nature, spend some time talking about how men's testosterone levels naturally decline as they age.
Right, like that whole father time thing.
Exactly. And it's not just about sex drive, although that's definitely part of it. Low testosterone in men has been linked to a bunch of stuff like less muscle, weaker bones, even an increased risk of heart problems.
Wow, so it really is connecting to a lot of things.
It is. It is. But I feel like there's this big thing that holds men back from even talking about testosterone.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Prostate cancer.
Bingo. There's this fear that if you even touch testosterone, you're increasing your risk.
Yeah, it's a real concern, and the book actually addresses it directly.
Is it really?
It does. It debunks that whole myth that testosterone actually causes prostate cancer.
Okay, so what's the truth then?
Well, the book even suggests that having low testosterone might be a bigger risk factor in some cases.
Interesting. But we should be clear here, right? This isn't about self-diagnosing and just, like, loading up on testosterone supplements.
No, not at all.
Got to talk to the doctor about this stuff.
100%. Get your levels checked, talk about the risks and the benefits.
Exactly. Knowledge is power.
But since we're on the topic, what about women and testosterone?
Right. We need it too.
It's not a guy hormone.
Exactly. The book actually says that in women, testosterone plays a role in a lot, like your libido, your bone density, your muscle mass, even your mood and how sharp you feel mentally.
It's not just about feeling,
Frisky.
Yeah, it's about feeling good overall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Feeling energized, strong, on top of things. That's what we want, right?
Exactly. Okay, so we've tackled a lot of hormones already, but we can't forget about the classics.
Oh, you mean?
Estrogen and progesterone, the dynamic duo.
Right. And balance by nature really gets into how important it is to have those two in balance.
It really does. And when that balance is off, things can get a little crazy. The book talks about estradiol specifically.
Estradiol. refresh my memory.
Right. It's a type of estrogen. It does a ton, regulates periods, keeps bones strong, even impacts our brains.
Oh, right.
But here's the thing.
What's that?
Too much estrogen compared to progesterone can actually be a bad thing. The book calls it estrogen dominance.
Okay, estrogen dominance. So what happens if you have that?
Well, the book links it to a whole bunch of issues: weight gain, mood swings, irregular periods, even a higher risk of some cancers.
That's a lot to deal with. So how does progesterone play into all of this?
Think of it like this: estrogen is the gas pedal, progesterone is the brakes. Too much gas, not enough brakes.
You're going to have a wild ride.
Exactly. And the book talks about this really fascinating potential benefit of progesterone.
Tell me, tell me.
It might actually help protect against breast cancer.
Whoa, seriously?
The research is still being done, but there's this idea that progesterone might actually counteract some of estrogen's effects on breast tissue, and that could potentially mean a lower risk of certain types of breast cancer.
That's amazing.
It really is. But of course, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. More research is always a good thing.
Of course, of course. But it just shows how important it is to have that balance.
Exactly. It's not about one hormone being good or bad. It's about making sure they're all working together, like a team.
I love that. Teamwork makes the dream work. And speaking of teams, Balanced by Nature doesn't shy away from those times in life when hormones are all over the place.
Oh, you mean
Perimenopause and menopause.
the big M?
Right. Those transitions can feel like a roller coaster. Hot flashes 1 minute, feeling great the next. It's wild.
Balanced by Nature does a really good job of explaining what actually happens with your hormones during that time.
So break it down for us. What's going on in our bodies?
So, as women get closer to menopause, our ovaries gradually make less estrogen and progesterone.
It's like our hormone factories are slowing down.
Exactly. But here's the thing: it's not always a smooth process. Those hormone levels can fluctuate like crazy.
That explains the roller coaster.
Right. And that's exactly why it's so important for women to talk to their doctors about what they're going through during this time.
Because everyone's different.
Exactly. Balanced by Nature actually talks about both conventional hormone replacement therapy and bioidentical hormone restoration as options. But it really stresses that individualized care is key.
Not a one-size-fits-all approach.
Nope. It's all about finding what works for you, your body, your goals. That's what matters.
Love that. Taking control.
Yeah.
Now, we've got to talk about the elephant in the room here. Bioidentical versus synthetic hormones.
Oh, yeah. That's a big one. And of course, Balanced by Nature talks about it too.
So for anyone who's lost, give us the rundown. What are they and what's the difference?
All right. So bioidentical hormones. They're basically chemically identical to the ones our bodies make naturally. They come from plant sources and they're modified a bit to match our hormones exactly.
Okay, I'm following.
Synthetic hormones, those are made in a lab. And while they're supposed to act like our natural hormones, they're not structured exactly the same way.
So it's like the difference between like a real diamond and what are those fake ones called?
Pubic zirconia.
Yes. They might look the same on the surface, but they're totally different underneath it all.
Exactly. And just like those tiny differences in structure change how a diamond looks, those differences in hormones change how they act in our bodies.
Fascinating. Okay, so what does the book say about the good stuff? What are the potential benefits of bioidentical hormones?
Well, a big one is fewer side effects. Lots of women say they have fewer problems with bioidentical hormones compared to the synthetic ones.
Well, that makes sense. If they're basically the same thing our bodies already make, it's less likely to cause issues.
Exactly. It's like speaking your body's language.
Exactly.
And another plus, bioidentical hormones can be customized. Like a compounding pharmacy can actually make a specific formula just for you based on your hormone levels.
That's incredible.
It is pretty amazing.
So it's not all perfect though, right? What about the downsides? Any controversies around bioidentical hormones?
Yeah, there are some, and the book acknowledges them. One big one is that there aren't a ton of huge long-term studies on how safe and effective they are.
Ah, so we need more research.
We do. We need to fully understand the risks and the benefits.
Right, because they're not regulated in the same way as those FDA-approved medications, are they?
They're not. And that's another concern the book mentions, like making sure the quality is good and consistent from batch to batch.
Makes sense. So what's the takeaway here?
I think it's this. Balanced by Nature is a great place to start learning, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. Talking to your doctor, doing your own research, listening to your body, all of that is so important.
It's about taking charge of your health. I like it.
It really is.
It's like we've been given this owner's manual for our bodies, but it's written in a language we're still trying to learn.
Right. Exactly. And that's why Balanced by Nature is so big on this. You got to be curious about this stuff. Ask questions, whether you're looking at conventional hormone stuff or the bioidentical route.
Be your own advocate.
Hmm.
Don't just go along with what you're told. Really dig in and figure out the why.
Yes. And that's what I like about this book. It gets people ready to have those conversations with their doctors.
It's like going to the mechanic and actually knowing what's wrong with your car. You're not just like handing over the keys and hoping for the best.
I love that analogy. It's so true. Take charge of your health. And Balanced by Nature gives you a really good starting point for that, especially when it comes to hormones.
It's like the book is saying, hey, your hormones are powerful stuff.
Hmm.
You know, they're complicated, but you can understand them.
Absolutely. And when we do understand them, when we pay attention to what they're trying to tell us, that's when we can start making choices that really help us feel better now and in the future.
So true. If there's one thing you take away from this whole deep dive, let it be this. Your hormones aren't in control. You are. Knowledge is power. Get the right information, find a doctor you trust, and you can work through all this hormone stuff and feel amazing. This has been such a fascinating look at bioidentical hormones, using Balanced by Nature as our guide. We've covered so much, but hopefully you found it interesting. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep those hormones happy.